All right. Our next method of preparation, the first method of preparation was with the reduction, okay, of nitro compound. The second method of preparation, which is quite important, is ammonolysis of alkyl halides. Ammonolysis means if we treat what is Rx, alkyl halide, we treat it with ammonia, we will get what is this? It is a quaternary ammonium salt. Now, what is meant by quaternary ammonium salt? So, look here. If I will replace one hydrogen with alkyl group, I will get primary alkyl halide, a primary amine. If two, secondary amine. If three, tertiary amine. To differentiate, I will put this. Correct? Now we have got a lone pair left over here. If this lone pair is given to a hydrogen ion, okay, is that clear? So the formula will be Nr3, okay, H, and we have got plus over here. Now instead of H plus, we can also have an alkyl group attached here. So the fourth bond, but it is going to be a coordinate bond, because of which a positive charge will develop on nitrogen. Okay, so what we will do is, if we have Nr4 and a positive charge here, this is known as a quaternary ammonium salt. Quaternary means four bonds. Nitrogen is forming fourth bond, but the fourth one is a coordinate bond, because of which there will be a positive charge. I told you the what is the maximum covalency of nitrogen. This is asked in 1 mark question. What is the maximum covalency? In NCRT, a coordinate bond is treated as a covalent bond. So the maximum nitrogen can form is four covalent bonds. Okay, so it is going to here amines are ammonia derivatives. Now, one by one, you replace hydrogen by alkyl group, and the fourth bond, which is formed with alkyl group, is actually a coordinate bond formed by lone pair. Okay, so that forms a quaternary ammonium salt. Now, we'll come here. This is going to be a quaternary ammonium salt. How? NH3, here 3 hydrogen are intact. The fourth alkyl group is joined to ammonia by means of a coordinate bond, this plus charge. What is this X minus? Since there is a positive charge on nitrogen, the halide ion remains in its vicinity. Okay, halide ion is coming from here. This is R plus and X minus. Okay, R plus will be attached to the lone pair on nitrogen by a coordinate bond, and X minus will remain. This will be an ionic bond because of electrostatic force of attraction. Is that clear? Now this, when treated with ammonia, excess of ammonia will form an primary amine and ammonium salt. Okay, all right. 1 degree amine acts as a nucleophile. What is a nucleophile? 1 degree amine acts as a nucleophile. Why? Because it has got lone pair. It will look around for positive charge. So it will act as a nucleophile and reacts further with alkyl halide to form second 2 degree, 3 degree, and finally a quaternary salt. This is your primary amine. Okay. If you make it react with alkyl halide Rx, what will happen? Here one hydrogen will get replaced, so it is going to form a secondary amine. Then again with another molecule of Rx, it will form a tertiary amine. With another molecule of Rx, it will form a quaternary amine, and then X minus will remain in its vicinity due to electrostatic force of attraction. This is quaternary ammonium salt. So, what have we actually done? We have first treated ammonia with alkyl halide. We have treated ammonia with alkyl halide to form a this compound, and this on treatment with ammonia will form primary amine. From primary amine, with the help of alkyl halide, we could form secondary, tertiary amine, and quaternary salt. What is going to be the result of this reaction? This reaction is going to produce a number of products. 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree quaternary salt, all are produced. Such reactions are discouraged in organic chemistry. I told you such reactions are discouraged in organic chemistry because we will have to spend money in separation of these compounds. And the scope of organic chemistry is in industries. So this reaction cannot be used to produce amines on a larger scale. It is not a very good reaction. Okay? Alright. Now, what are the limitations of this? First is order of reactivity of halides. See, wherever do we use alkyl halide, that is Rx, the order of reactivity is always going to be Ri is greater than Rbr is greater than Rcl, because alkyl group and iodine is a bulky molecule. Alkyl, this is alkyl group, and iodine is extent of overlap is less, bond length is more. This is a weak bond, so it is more reactive because of the large size of iodine. Okay. All right. Limitation. This method gives a mixture of amines. As I told you, 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree, and also quaternary salt. So it is difficult to separate. Such reactions are not good reactions. This method is not suitable for the preparation of aryl amines. Aryl is what? Aniline. We cannot prepare aniline by this method. Why? Because for that I will have to use this compound. Instead of alkyl halide, I will have to use this compound. This has got 3 lone pairs. This bond will break. If this bond is going to break like this will have partial double bond character. Okay. So when I'm using Rx, instead of that I will have to use this. If I want a benzene ring or a phenyl group as a alkyl group, so then this is not possible. This is a very poor reactant because of partial double bond character. It will require more energy. Okay, so we cannot produce aromatic amines by this method. Okay, now the last one, the third is reduction of nitriles. What are nitriles? Having C triple bond N and isonitriles. You know, CN is an ambidentate group. It can have attachment through carbon as well as nitrogen. So if it is attached through carbon, it is nitrile. If it is attached to nitrogen, it is isonitrile. Now see, the bonding also is different. Okay, this is nitrile, cyano group, and the lone pair is here, still intact. Whereas in isonitrile, linkage is through nitrogen. Okay, carbon has got carbon has got 4 electrons, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Octet is not complete. Here nitrogen can form 3 covalent bonds and the lone pair is intact on nitrogen. This lone pair is given to carbon. Okay, this is bonding in isocyanide. They ask you in Viva. This is isocyanide and this is cyanide. For nomenclature, we use the word nitrile and isonitrile. Okay, because their bonding is different. Here the linkage is through nitrogen, here the linkage is through carbon. Carbon is forming 4 bonds. Nitrogen is having 3 bonds and the lone pair intact. Here nitrogen is forming 3 bonds, carbon is forming 2 bonds only. Okay, because nitrogen can form maximum 3 covalent bond, but its octet is not complete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is going to accept 2 electrons from here in the form of a coordinate bond to complete the octet. This is isocyanide. Okay, let's see. This is CN. So reduction means 2 covalent bonds will be now attached to hydrogen. So reduction is carried out by means of hydrogen in presence of nickel or lithium aluminum hydride. Okay, and it will form RCH2NH2. Your CN changes to CH2NH2. How? If two bonds here are broken, okay, two hydrogen will be attached here and two hydrogen will be attached here. This is going to form like this. Okay, so your CN will change into CH2NH2. This is reduction. Is that clear? So in all of them it is like this. But reducing agents can be hydrogen or nickel or lithium aluminum hydride or sodium and ethanol. If you add a piece of sodium in alcohol, what happens? Hydrogen is liberated. This is a reducing agent. Okay. Alright. If we have isocyanide and if we reduce this, we will also get what happens? Look at the bonding here. Okay. Right. If one bond is broken from here, one hydrogen will be attached this side and one will be attached this side. Okay. This will be NH, this will be CH. Okay. And already these two are shared with hydrogen because they cannot be left like this. Carbon has to form four bonds. Now here hydrogen, this becomes NHCH3. If it is isocyanide, your NC will change to NHCH3. Okay, so this is how your amine will be prepared. Okay, next one is reduction of amides. Reduction of amides. This is amide. C double bond O NH2. NH2. This is acid derivative. This on reduction with lithium aluminum hydride followed by hydrolysis is going to give you a primary amine. A very important reaction is Hofmann bromamide degradation reaction. Hofmann bromamide degradation reaction. Now, what is meant by bromamide and what is Hofmann, of course, is the name of the scientist. Degradation means the product is going to have one carbon atom less. It is actually, you can write it amide to amine with one less carbon atom. Amide to an amine with one less carbon atom. This amide, you treat it with bromine and KOH. Instead of KOH, you can also have NaOH. So amide plus bromine plus KOH or NOH when heated will give you RNH2. This is primary amine. If it is NaOH, it will be Na2CO3. Okay, NaBr and water. Is that clear? So we can form a primary amine. Amide to an amine with one less carbon atom. What is happening to this carbon atom? It is being liberated in the form of carbon dioxide, which combines with potassium, or if it is NaOH, sodium, to form sodium carbonate. Okay, so one carbon atom is being lost as carbon dioxide. So this is known as degradation. Suppose the starting material is propanamide. Propanamide minus one carbon atom will give you two carbon atom amine, that will be ethanamine. Okay, propanamide will give you ethanamine. Butanamide will give you propanamine. So you will get an amine with one less carbon atom. Okay, it is also known as a step down reaction where you decrease the number of carbon atom. Is that clear? So these are the examples which I have given. Okay, our last method of preparation and our last reaction for today is Gabriel's phthalimide synthesis. Very, very important. Gabriel phthalimide synthesis. What is phthalic acid? What is phthalic acid is this. If we have this benzene ring, C double bond O, OH, OH. This is phthalic acid. When this is treated with ammonia, what happens? It loses a water molecule from here, and here attachment will take place by means of NH. Okay, so we will get this compound which is known as phthalimite. It will be C double bond O, C double bond O, and N and H. N and H it will be, not R, it is going to be H. Okay, now this hydrogen will be replaced by alkyl group in this particular reaction. For that we will have to treat it with alkyl halide. Okay, so HX will be lost and alkyl group will take its place. Okay, now one very special thing to remember about this reaction is there is only one replaceable hydrogen here. Only one replaceable hydrogen. So only one alkyl group will get attached over here. Then there will be hydrolysis. Okay, then we will get RNH2. That is primary amine will be produced. Okay, secondary and tertiary amine cannot be produced by this reaction. So you can see here, this is phthalimite. Okay, this is replaceable hydrogen. When treated with alcoholic KOH, that is, it is going to remove water, and potassium will be added here. Okay, potassium phthalimide will be formed. Then treated with alkyl halide, KX, potassium is going to be lost as KX and alkyl group will take its place. Then hydrolysis or breaking up of bonds. Here it is shown. Breaking up of bonds takes place, and what happens? Hydrolysis with NaOH, it will result in the formation of sodium, and then when treated with an acid, COH and COH will be formed. That is, phthalic acid is formed. Again, phthalic acid can be treated with ammonia and phthalimide can be formed. So this reaction is very, very profitable, and it is used to produce primary amines on a very large scale, because the product formed is again used to start the reaction. Okay, there is a limitation of this reaction, and on this you get a reasoning question. Why only 1 degree amine can be produced by Gabriel's phthalimide synthesis, or why secondary and tertiary amines cannot be produced by Gabriel's phthalimide synthesis? The reason being, there is only one replaceable hydrogen atom in phthalimide which can be replaced by an alkyl group. I will repeat, there is only one replaceable hydrogen atom in phthalimide which can be replaced by an alkyl group. So only 1 degree amine can be formed. Okay. Aromatic 1 degree amine or aniline, alright, cannot be prepared by this method. Why? Because as I told you, we were using what? RX. If this is a benzene ring and this is Cl, halogen attached to benzene ring has partial double bond character. Okay, and is not used in synthesis or conversions, and you should also avoid using these compounds, okay, in conversions. Therefore aromatic compound. So this reaction has got two limitations. 1 degree amine cannot be prepared because it has got only, phthalimide has only one replaceable hydrogen, so only one alkyl group can be attached over here. Second is, if the alkyl halide used is aromatic, it has got partial double bond character, okay, and hence is discouraged. So aromatic amines, the reaction is going to be very, very slow. So such a reaction is discouraged in organic chemistry. Okay. All right now. So